Alright, here comes another toss versus toss matchup that I played in. This is me over here in the blue. I am RedIron. Over here we've got Banksy, who is my opponent in this. We've got about 40 minutes of gameplay here, and we're going to start off slow as usual, just trying to get the upper hand with economy. He brings in his scout probe into my base. I see him running around, and I think he actually gets killed. Let's see what happens. Nope, my guy holding on in the middle just kind of chases him out. Get my gateway down. He is not to his gateway yet, just chrono boosting probes. Forge being built over here, and probably going to try to get some cannons down early so that the scouting isn't rampant. Finally gets his gateway down and drops a pylon near the rocks. These rocks right here, they go all the way across to these rocks right into my base. So you can see some pretty smooth play. Just bust those rocks down, but I think he's going to put down some cannons so that he has protection at the rocks. I actually didn't notice that feature of the map until I watched the replay, so next time I play this map I'll be a little bit better prepared for some of the shenanigans that Banksy pulls a little later on. Two cannons at the bottom ramp, so I'm protecting both my expansion and my main. Pylon over here by the rocks, so that if those get busted down, I'll have some awareness. Banksy's got a cyber core down, researching the warp gate, and a second gateway coming in, has a zealot ready to go. Stalker ready for him, and I am just putting down a cannon and a robo. Another cannon by the rocks, second gas. Not too much happening yet. I think that both forces in this game took their time to build up before encountering each other. Got a mortal coming out over here, the zealot blocking the way in for any kind of rush. Stalker, some zealots, second nexus for Banksy, and he's going to get a hand on the economy, having put down the first of the expos. Now here comes his observer, looking at this bridgeway through, making sure no one's going to come through there and attack him. Let's see, what is he seeing right now? Alright, he sees that I've got a rowboat and gateways. My sentry didn't like that, so he took out the observer. I'm just looking at what weapons you see right now. Not too much going on in terms of aggression from either side. Nice little force being built up. Go back and look at everybody. Lots of stalkers and sentries massing at the front ramp for Banksy. Gets out an immortal. Puts down a few more gateways. That's going to be 4 gates for him. The robo facility not producing anything right now. Not continuously watching this back ramp, but he is putting down a few more pylons just to be safe. Psylocke doing pretty well with that. RedIron, I'm over here doing an expansion to one of the other spawning locations back where he was hopefully already scouted and seen that there's no one there. Here comes a probe that Banksy's going to send across just to check out what's going on. And Banksy is going to fire cannons, and this is what Banksy's view is of my base right now. Not a whole lot to show. I'm getting a good sized force up here, up in my base, as well as Banksy's getting a good force in his. upgrade on the attack for Banksy, not yet for RedIron. Got 1, 2, 3 Banksy going for RedIron. So even though Banksy got the early expansion, I'm going to catch up fairly soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gateways down. As well as a Robo pushing out. Immortal. Fleet Beacon with a Stargate. 2 more gateways, 3 more gateways coming up. Gonna have some crazy ability to warp in units. Look at all those zealots that just showed up out of nowhere. Versus some immortal stalkers. A few more sentries than Banksy has. Pylon coming in here, both for warping. I think I'm going to put down some cannons. The expansion down here, protected by cannons. That way, if a force comes down there, I at least have a little bit of damage that I can do while I protect my main up here. Putting down 2 Stargates. 3 Stargates. Gateway. Try to catch up on the production. I haven't seen much of Banksy's units, as you can see from my view. Just kind of hanging out between my bases, making sure that nothing gets in either way. Still my cannons by my rocks back here, just in case stuff happens. Get Psylocked right there. Trying to produce my immortal, but I was making enough pylons around so that it caught up really quickly. Now if you look at Banksy's force over here, we've got a mothership and some high Templars, immortals, +2 on the attack, +2 now on the armor, and Banksy's going to move in this force and see what he can do. It's all cloaked, as you can see. It's got a 3rd expansion going on down here, kind of mimicking what I did a little bit earlier in the game by putting an expansion at one of the other spawning points. Cannons coming down, and next go a little bit closer to home. Here comes this massive force with a mothership and high Templars coming into my base. Here we go. That force field was put down by the giant rock. It's still in through the little ways. Mothership's taking care of very quickly by the voids. The voids are of this matchup. Now all that's left are ground forces, microed away all of the air to support. RedIron is good timing for voids to come into play. Lost an extra there, but huge loss. They sent some more stalkers in. Those down. A bunch of sentries, just because I was heavier on gas. Warp those in. These stalkers flee back to their home base. Lots of stalkers here still, but that was a huge loss for Banksy in that battle. Just because the Void Rays managed to survive past the ground units that they were eaten alive. Still doing really well on production. We see stalkers starting to move around. They do have blink researched. So instead of having to go through the rocks, he's just going to jump up on this land bridge, come around and drop them behind. Stalkers. 22 stalkers. Run away from some Void Rays and some sentries. Stalkers just getting warped in like crazy. So many warp gates at this point in the game that Banksy just takes advantage of it to its best and brings stalkers. Here's some more joining the main group. I've got some forces over here that are a little bit battle damaged, but they're still ready. A little bit more of a variety. Stalkers coming in at my rocks. That same expansion. Stick up the Guardian Shield. Going down the stalkers. Possible. lot of help from the cannons. Fresh board race left 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 stalkers left after that. So pretty good again for RedIron, microing that battle down. Stalkers coming around for Banksy 2, a Nexus that is making a new mothership. 4th expo going down at the other spawning location. Probe transfer to another Nexus for me down here. I'm not putting another Nexus up at this close expansion, figuring that he's going to keep attacking it, and it's no use putting money into it if that's what's going to happen. We've got Stalkers and Mothership up here. Tons of warp gates. 500 minerals, 1,000 gas, all the way down to 400, 100 high Templars, make some Archons, +3 on the damage, +1 on the armor, looking a lot better than +1 in air and +1 on ground attack for me. Got this robotics bay in, gonna start making a Colossus just to deal with this mass amount of units that he's making. Chrono boosting the Colossus and the extended thermal lance upgrades. 3 more voids coming in, starting to make a nice little cluster of units. Stats rating my expos. No one is gathering minerals at the main base any longer. Main base value is just for producing units. Making stuff with the warp gates. Keeping my guys together nice and tight, just so that if there's any kind of battle, I'll be ready for it. Sticking down some pylons and probably get some more cannon help. This force over here is just massive. Archons, Zealots, Sentries, High Templars, Mothership. Huge force over here versus mostly Voids and Stalkers for me over here. Coming in on that same base, moving in, a little bit of collision. Force fields to block off the ramp. Really effective. Voids take out the mothership again. Total beating time. Vortex used here doesn't really get a whole lot of my units. The force fields are just key here. Totally block that entry point. Use my voids. And again, they lose an entire army. Just a few guys left. Warp more guys in. Really fast turnover for Banksy. Perfectly played. Now, RedIron, I'm feeling like I have enough guys to go in. So I come down and start attacking. See what I can do in terms of an offense. Bring on down to Banksy's expansions. Minerals time for Banksy. 30 minerals, 100 gas, 100 minerals. Totally just gone on resources at this point because I've been producing units like crazy. So this force right here with 4,000 minerals and 500 gas left in the bank to make more just comes in and takes out everything that Banksy produces. All these warp gates just to bring in units. He used all his minerals really well, but the microing of an efficient army outdid mass stalker play. Hope you enjoyed it.